everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. So we're about to get into your daily reading for the 21st of February 2023. This is a general reading. It will not resonate for everyone. Please just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. The energies of the cards can be flipped, so I could be talking about you, but I mean your person. I could be talking about your person, but I mean you. Feel free to flip the roles if you need to. I am open for personal readings, and all the information for that will be in the description box below. Like and comment on the video, it would really help me out. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. So I feel drawn to say that even though these are daily readings, okay, the majority of my readings are timeless, okay. Timing does not exist. Timing is man-made. So these readings could resonate, you know, now. They could resonate in the past, you know, they could have already happened, or it could be a future message. Okay, so the main reason I put dates on them is for the purpose of YouTube. Okay, so just bear that in mind. I don't know why I'm drawn to say that, but I am. Okay, so let's see. I'm just going to go straight in with the tarot today. Okay, so let's see what messages of spirit got. What messages of spirit got for today, please? So first card out, we've got the High Priestess. Boom. Okay, so some of you could be psychics, you could be tarot readers, you could be very, very intuitive, okay? You could be somebody that holds a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom, okay? I feel like some of you are extremely beautiful, very attractive. You're very good at pulling people in. You've got that natural energy where people just flock around. Okay, so if you resonate under that energy, you know, this reading could resonate with you today. So we've got the Fool. Okay, so some of you are taking major strides when it comes to your intuition. I feel like some of you are starting to learn to trust your intuition more and more. And because you're following like your intuition, I feel like you're taking those leaps of faith. And these leaps of faith seem to be working for you. So the more you're listening to your intuition and the more leaps of faith you're taking and things are starting to work in your favour, the more you're trusting it. Okay, so I feel like some of you are really starting to trust your own intuition. Now remember, like I said, some of you may have already nailed it. Okay, this could be a past energy. Some of you might just be starting to do this. Others of you, this is something that you're going to be doing in the future. Okay, so we've got the Five of Swords. So I feel like some of you may have been battling against your intuition. Okay, you might not have been trusting your intuition. You might have been battling against it. But I feel like I said, the more you learn to trust your intuition and the more things start working in your favour, the more leap of faiths that you start to take, the more confident you're going to start to feel with your own intuition. Okay. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Nice. Some of you, I feel like you are, you're definitely very beautiful. The High Priestess and the Nine of Pentacles, like extremely attractive. Very, very beautiful, not just on the outside, but on the inside as well. You know, I've said it before, what's the point if you look nice if you're a fucking horrible person? There's no point, is there? Do you know what I mean? But for some of you, I feel like you're beautiful on the inside and on the outside. I feel like some of you could be working on your appearance at the minute. Some of you are eating healthier. I feel like you're manifesting a lot of wealth and success for yourself. A lot of like beauty, a lot of independence. Okay, you're really, really thriving, I feel, in your career, but also like in some kind of fitness goals that you're wanting to achieve as well. So we've got the Five of Wands. So yeah, 2 5. So you're making the changes You're making the changes, okay? So some of you, you've made changes to your appearance. You've made changes to the way you listen to your intuition. There's some kind of change I feel that you've either been doing or you're about to do. And I feel like, you know, you're going to be, you're battling through. You're battling through, but I do feel like a lot of this is because you're learning to trust your own intuition. Okay. Now, I need to say this. Make sure that it's your intuition and not your ego. I know many people that are like, oh, my intuition's telling me this and my intuition's telling me that, and this is going to happen and that, and it's like, no, that's your ego talking. So you need to make sure that you're listening to your intuition and you're not listening to your ego. It's very difficult to separate the two. But I feel like some of you're starting to master it. You're starting to master what's your ego and what's your intuition. Clarify the High Priestess, please. Clarify the High Priestess. Clarify the High Priestess, please. Yeah, the Moon. So, Divine Feminine Energy. Divine Feminine Energy, okay. So, yeah, some of you you just have this knowing. Whether you're a tarot reader, whether you're a psychic or not, you are very intuitive, okay? So, your intuition will definitely guide you. It will guide you far. You know, you can see things that maybe other people can't see, or you might just know things that other people don't know. You know, or some of you are full-blown psychics. All right, some of you are. Some of you are definitely psychics. So, clarify the Fool, please. Clarify the Fool. Clarify the Fool, please. So we've got Death, okay? So with endings, bring new beginnings. So, yeah, not blocking off your intuition, okay? Learning to trust it, not blocking it off, you know, taking those leaps of faith, really making sure that it's your intuition that you're listening to and not your ego. So I feel like there's some kind of new beginning, okay? Because this card's about an ending, this card's about a new beginning. So there's a rebirth here. There's a rebirth of how you're doing things. Some of you, I feel like you're eating better, okay? We're really drawing me to the greens on this. So some of you, I feel like you're starting to eat better. You know, the better you eat, the clearer your intuition will be. You know, if you're eating shit all the time, fast food, you know, fatty foods, your intuition will become clogged, it will become blocked. You know, I know a lot of psychics that are vegetarian, that are vegan. I would not go that far. I love my meat. Keeping it PG for those of you that are going to start turning that into something 18 plus. But I do love my meat, you know what I mean? I do. And I'm not dissing anybody that's vegetarian or vegan. I feel like that's amazing. But I do eat a lot better now, especially now I'm in this job. I do eat like a lot more fruits, a lot more vegetables, and I do feel like it does have an impact on my intuition. I think more clearly. Okay, so clarify the Five of Swords, please. The Two of Wands and the Tower. So some of you are like, you're at a crossroads, like trying to make a decision about something that you want to do or care. Spirit are going to push you to do it if you don't do it. They're going to push you to do it. So yeah, you need to just take that first step, okay? You need to just take that leap of faith. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles, please. So maybe for some of you, your intuition has been telling you to start something new, or take a risk in something, but you might have been like bullshitting on it or ignoring it. This is the sign. This is the confirmation that you need. Take that first step and go for it. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles, please. The Devil. Okay, so there's the ego. Okay, there's the ego. So it's a battle between intuition and a battle between ego. A lot of people think that they're using this, but they're not. They're actually using that. I see it all the time. All the time. I see it all the time. And then I feel like they might reach out to a reader, and the reader might tell them something that they don't want to hear, and they're like, no, that reader's full of shit. That reader doesn't know what they're talking about. That's because your ego's speaking. So definitely make sure that you're listening to your intuition and not your ego, okay? There's a strong message that Spirit are wanting me to say about this today. So please just make sure that, you know, you are using your intuition and not your ego, okay? You're listening to your intuition and not your ego. You know, it's funny because I hardly ever go on TikTok. But I was on it the other day because I was watching something like a news situation. I'm not going to talk about it on here, but a news situation that a lot of people was like talking about on TikTok. So I was going through, and then I started going on, I started seeing all these tarot, like these funny tarot, you know, like videos and stuff that, and oh my god, I was in stitches. It was so funny. But it's like a lot of them, you know, they were saying things like oh, this person's toxic, but my psychic told me it's my twin flame, so, you know, it's the person that I'm meant to be with. And it's like, that's your ego. That's your ego. If somebody's treating you like shit, and you're like, well, it's my twin flame, so it's meant to be like that, that's your ego talking. That's your ego talking. So you really need to make sure that you're using your intuition and not your ego, okay? But yeah, let me know if any of you watch them TikTok videos. I honestly, I had tears streaming down my face because I was laughing so much. Obviously, they were like taking the piss out of tarot readers, you know what I mean? But oh, it was funny. It was funny. I was like, I had a stitch because I was laughing that much. Anyway, I'm digressing. So some of you, I honestly feel like you're going to be very dominant in a field that you work in, especially if you are a spiritual worker or if you're a psychic, okay? You are going to dominate that field of work. People are going to be like obsessed with hearing what you have to say, obsessed with listening to, because your intuition's so on point for some of you. Okay, so like I said, some of you, you're just starting this. Some of you, you're already smashing this. Some of you, this is what you're going to be doing in the future. But you dominate the field of work, especially if you are a psychic. Okay, now, if you're not a psychic and you're just using your intuition, you will dominate your career because you trust your intuition. So you'll be very good, even if it's not psychic work or whatever it is that you're doing. You will be coming up as this Nine of Pentacles because you will dominate the field of work that you're in because you're learning to trust your intuition. Okay, we've got the Ace of Pentacles 2 at the bottom of the deck. So big money, I've just seen 14. Big money. Clarify the Five of Wands, please. Clarify the Five of Wands. Clarify the Five of Wands, please. Justice, nice. So justice is going in your favour. Things will balance out, I feel, if you make sure that you're separating these two energies. Okay. you have got a lot of wisdom for some of you, and you need to use it to your advantage. Because like I said, you will dominate whatever field of work that you are in. You will dominate it because you're very skilled. You're very good at what you do. So things will go in your favour. Okay, there will be a good outcome for this. All right. Clarify the High Priestess and the Moon, please. Clarify the High Priestess and the Moon. Okay, so we've got the Emperor and the Five of Cups. Okay. Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Some of you I feel like you're going to manifest a leadership position or a boss position or your own business, I'm seeing. Some of you are going to be in like an Emperor energy. Okay, so like I said, a leader, a boss, your own boss, whatever it is, I do feel like you are going to get to that. You will definitely get to it. You will dominate that field of work, whatever you're in. But again, another five. So we've got Five of Cups, Five of Swords, Five of Wands. So 555 could be significant. But again, fives are all about making the changes. So there's something here about you need to make the changes in order for this to manifest, in order for this like to get where you're meant to be. Clarify the Fool and Death, please. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So some of you, this is definitely in your line of work. This is definitely something that you will do in your line of work. This is something that you're going to be working on. Okay, this is your craft. This is your bread and butter. This is, like I say, you'll dominate the field of this if you master your intuition and your ego. You will dominate it. You will be the best at what you do. Clarify the Five of Swords and the Two of Wands, please. Five of Swords, Two of Wands. Five of Swords, Two of Wands, please. Clarify the Five of Swords, Two of Wands. Five of Swords and the Two of Wands. Clarify the Five of Swords and the Two of Wands, please. The Five of Pentacles. So all the fives are out here. All the fives are out. Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Five of Wands. Okay. The Wheel. So I feel like some of you need to make these changes, okay, for things to turn in your favour. All right, the Ace of Pentacles is there too. So if you want to get to this, now whether this is a job, whether this is a relationship, you need to make the changes. All the fives are out, so you need to make the changes. And I feel like the changes are listening to your intuition over your ego, because it's going to serve you. It will serve you well in your career or in your love life. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles and the Devil, please. Some of you are very beautiful. Like, I have to say, you're very extremely beautiful. So you've got the Four of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, just as I was talking about beauty, the Queen of Wands is like, what, bitch? What? Yes, I'm here. Yeah, I feel like for those of you, if you continue listening to your ego, you're disillusioned by what's going on. Okay, you're unmotivated. You're staying stagnant. Okay. It's like you're kidding yourself, I feel, for some of you. You're kidding yourself because you're listening to your ego. So whether this is a toxic person that you're allowing to treat you like shit, or whether this is a toxic job role that you're allowing to treat you like shit because it's like, well, I've been doing this for so long now, or this is what pays my bills, or, you know, I've been in this relationship so long, so I may as well just stay in it. No, you're kidding yourself. You're kidding yourself. Get out of your ego. Clarify the 5 of Wands and Justice. And the way to do that is you need to make the changes. You really need to look in the mirror and be like, is this really what is meant for me? Is this really what's happening? Or is it just because I can't see it, because I want it so much, I want something so much, that I'm prepared to let people treat me like shit, so I'll get it. It's your ego. 7 of Cups. Yeah, confusion, illusion. You're creating an illusion for yourself that's not real for some people because they're listening to their ego. Got the Knight of Wands. You're letting people come in and out of your life. You know, you're letting people be flighty, whether this is in a relationship, whether this is in friendship, whether this is in a career. You're letting people come in and out of your life. You're letting people be flaky, all because you're listening to your ego when you're not listening to your intuition. The changes are needed. Change is needed. It's as simple as that. Anything else you want to say on this situation, please, Spirit? Anything else you want to say on this situation? So, an ego death is needed. 7 of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you, you're blocking out, right? You are blocking your blessings when it comes to your finances, earning a lot of money, or even the person that you're going to be with for the rest of your life. You're blocking them out because you're in your ego. You need to gain perspective on things. You need to gain perspective. Swap that Knight of Wands for a King of Wands. You know, swap it. You need to gain more perspective. Some of you, you may need to reach out to a High Priestess, and you may need to get clarity on, you know, if you're not 100% trusting of your intuition and you feel like something's off, or, you know, reach out to somebody. Reach out to like a High Priestess. You know, get that clarity. You know, one that won't bullshit you. You know, one that's not just going to feed your ego and tell you what you want to hear. You know, so make sure that it's a reader that you trust if for some of you, you are going to reach out to somebody. But for some of you, you're blocking your own blessings because you're too much in your ego. Others of you, you've nailed it. For those of you that have nailed it, there's a brand new beginning coming for you. For the ones that have already made the changes, there is a brand new, like, job, relationship. Your options are opening here. You've got a King of Wands, a King of Pentacles, and an Emperor. So for those of you that are listening to your intuition, you know, there's options here. There's options. King of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So here we go again, trying to get this. There's always one card that's left in that I can never get. Okay, messages for this situation, please. Messages for this situation, please. So we've got nothing has gone wrong. Okay, keep the faith. So again, have faith in your intuition. Have faith in it. Nothing's gone wrong. You just need to learn to trust your intuition. So we've got timing is an illusion. Give it up to the divine. So it's funny that I was talking about time at the beginning of this reading. You may have already done this. This is something that you've done in the past, and it's opening up these options now. Some of you are doing it now. and it's going to open these options. Others of you, you're going to get to this point and you're going to be doing it in the future. So we've got runner or chaser, okay? So I feel like somebody might be in a chaser energy, they're in their ego, they're chasing after somebody that's not going to be theirs, or they're chasing after, you know, like a job that's not meant for them. It's something like that. You need to have balance, okay? You need to come into alignment of your intuition and not your ego. Listen, inner child, listen to the voice within. And then we've got listen to the whispers. You are being guided. So spirit are trying to guide you. But you need to make sure that you're listening to your intuition and not your ego. Because I do feel like some of you, you're getting the two mixed up. You're getting the two mixed up. And it's leading you down the wrong path. Okay. So that's what I've got for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like the video, comment, let me know if it resonated with you. Thank you to everybody that's liked and subscribed. I do appreciate it. If you've not and you feel you resonate, please think about hitting the subscription button. Get your energies into the readings, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.